The country's economy is expected to grow marginally this year. That's what financial analysts are predicting, as they say the Bahamas will still feel the effects of an economy struggling to recover and pull itself out of recession. Experts say most of this is as a result of the economy being dependent on global conditions. Clint Watson has more.
For 2012, we are cautiously optimistic.
That's how financial analyst and CFAL executive Anthony Ferguson predicts the 2012 economic climate.
The project going on at Arawak Port Development, as well as what's going on at Bahamas, should really be an impetus for some growth level in the country.
Like many others in his sector, Ferguson forecasts the Bahamas will still be challenged in certain sectors. But with the U.S. economy coming out of its recession, with 200,000 jobs added in the last 5 months, things are looking good.
We still have to be very mindful of how we go about spending and how we plan for ourselves. And I think you will see companies take a little longer before they begin to expand their workforce to ensure that they can, in fact, sustain them.
Ferguson says the financial sector will probably continue to be challenged because of global trends.
We may see some cutbacks in the financial sector. We're beginning to see where a number of banks are consolidating, trust companies are moving out, and some financial institutions are laying off quietly. But again, we think for the most part, most of it is probably over, and going forward, we could probably see probably at least a 1%, 1.5% growth in our GDP.
Providence Advisors executive Kenwood Kerr is of the view that there won't be any serious or marked improvement in 2012 compared to last year.
We are faced, obviously, with a global recession where all the major economies are looking inward at themselves, looking how they could restructure and do things a little more efficiently so that they could themselves come through this period of economic uncertainty. And for us in the Bahamas, who are largely dependent on the external economic environment, we're no different.
Kerr's advice is to not live beyond your means.
Understand what you make, how you make it, how often, what you spend it on. Have a financial roadmap in terms of a financial budget so that you can make a determination of how money is spent, how often, and where there may be areas where you overspend that you could look to cut back on, because it's all a question of being financially disciplined and making some sacrifices for the future.
Now, financial experts say it's all about being financially disciplined and making some sacrifices for the future. Now, at Thursday's Business Outlook Forum, State Minister for Finance Shavagal Laing will address the state of the economy from the government's perspective. Clint Watson, ZNS News.